How to build an unstoppable routine. Let me tell you, this might be one of the greatest decisions of your life, because your routine is the quiet architect of your destiny. Your routine decides your energy. Your routine decides your productivity. Your routine decides your future. Most people think success begins with motivation. No. Success begins with your daily habits. It begins with what you do when no one is watching. It begins with what you repeat, day after day after day. Success is predictable. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's the simple disciplines practiced every day. And if you can build a routine, a strong one, an intentional one, an unstoppable one, your life will transform in ways you cannot yet imagine. So today, let's talk about it. How to build an unstoppable routine. The routine that makes success inevitable. The routine that makes discipline natural. The routine that turns ordinary days into an extraordinary life. You don't build an unstoppable life by accident. You build it on purpose, with intention, with design, with a set of simple disciplines practiced every single day. And that is what I call the foundation. Now, here's what I've learned. Your routine is a mirror. It reflects your standards. It reflects your values. It reflects who you truly are when no one is watching. Anyone can talk about goals. Anyone can dream. But very few build the structure to support those dreams. And the structure is your routine. 1. Your routine begins with philosophy. Your routine doesn't start with the alarm clock. It starts with your philosophy. What you believe about life. What you believe about success. What you believe about discipline. If you believe life is happening to you, you will never build a routine strong enough to change anything. But if you believe life is happening for you, if you believe success is built, not given, then routine becomes your greatest tool. Because remember, success is predictable. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's the result of learning simple disciplines and practicing them every day. Most people want the reward, but they don't want the rhythm. They want the achievement, but not the routine. You must flip that. Love the routine, and the reward will find you. 2. Your routine must match your ambition. If you want a big life, you cannot run on a small routine. You can't have big dreams and weak habits. Those two don't belong together. Your routine must rise to the level of your goals. Not sometimes. Not once a month. Every day. If your dream is to become healthier, your routine must include health. If your dream is to become wealthy, your routine must include learning, skills, discipline. If your dream is to become wiser, your routine must include reflection. You see, the routine is the proof, the evidence, the signal to the universe that says, I mean business, because ambition without routine is just wishful thinking. 3. Your routine should be simple, not complicated. Don't make the mistake of designing a routine so big you can't repeat it tomorrow. What makes a routine powerful isn't how complicated it is. It's how consistent it is. Simple habits, repeated daily. That's the secret. Read for 10 minutes. Exercise for 20. Plan your day. Review your goals. Small steps, big direction, massive results. Because remember one of my favorite truths, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. And that's what makes all the difference. Most people ignore the easy habits because they don't see instant results. But the successful, they protect those small daily disciplines because they know the results come later, quietly, invisibly, and inevitably. 4. Your routine must become non-negotiable. Not something you do if you have time. Not something you do when you feel good. Not something you do when life is smooth. No, a routine becomes unstoppable only when it becomes non-negotiable. Like brushing your teeth, like showing up for work, like taking a shower. Daily, automatic, without debate. Because when the mind starts negotiating, the dream starts disappearing. Your routine should be something you protect. The way a farmer protects his soil and a parent protects their child. Guard it, honor it, stand by it. That's how discipline becomes character, and character becomes destiny. 5. Your routine should pull you, not push you. Here's a secret. The right routine doesn't just keep you moving. It pulls you forward. It inspires you. It energizes you. It reminds you who you're becoming. A weak routine feels like pressure. A strong routine feels like purpose. When your routine aligns with your vision, you don't wake up with dread. You wake up with direction. Direction is powerful. Direction turns confusion into clarity. Direction turns excuses into action. Direction turns ordinary days into extraordinary years. That's the foundation. That's where it begins. With philosophy, with consistency, with simple habits done well, with the discipline to do what others won't, brick by brick, day by day, routine by routine. That's how an unstoppable life is built. If you want to build an unstoppable life, you must learn to master the morning. Because the morning sets the tone. It sets the pace. It sets the direction for the entire day. Most people start their day by accident. They wake up when they must, not when they choose. And they start the day reacting to problems, to noise, to stress, to whatever the world throws at them. But the successful, they start the day with intention because they understand one key principle. The way you start your day is the way you live your day. And the way you live your days is the way you live your life. So let's talk about morning mastery. Let's talk about designing a strong start. The kind that gives you momentum, clarity, energy, and a sense of inner control. 1. Start earlier than you need to. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You don't need to follow someone else's routine, but you do need to wake up early enough to own the first part of your day. Most people are always in a rush because they start too late. Breakfast becomes rushed. Thinking becomes rushed. Decisions become rushed. And a rushed morning turns into a chaotic day. Take back the morning. Wake up earlier than required. So your day begins with calm, not chaos. A quiet mind in the morning is more powerful than a frantic mind all day. 2. Begin with a moment of stillness. Before you grab your phone, before you check the messages, before you open the door to the world, sit still, just for a moment. Reflect, breathe, connect with yourself. This one small moment creates a foundation of peace that stays with you the entire day. Ask yourself, who do I want to be today? What kind of attitude will I bring? What will I no longer tolerate? You see, the morning is your reset button, a chance to start fresh, a chance to begin again. Use it wisely. 3. Feed your mind before you feed your day. Your mind sets the direction. Your thinking determines your actions. So the first thing you give your mind in the morning should be something inspirational, educational, or uplifting. Read a page. Listen to something positive. Study a new idea. Review your goals. Because here's a truth worth remembering. If you don't program your mind in the morning, someone else will program it for you. Make it your habit to start the morning with learning. Small lessons, big impact. 4. Move your body, even just a little. Your body carries your day. It deserves respect. It deserves movement. You don't have to run 10 miles. You don't need an expensive gym. Just move, stretch, walk, breathe deeply. Movement awakens the brain. Movement sharpens the mind. Movement boosts discipline, and discipline in the body helps discipline in the mind. Remember, a strong routine begins with energy, and energy comes from motion. 5. Plan the day before the day begins. Don't step into the day without a plan, without direction, without intention. Take 5 minutes, just 5, and write down what must get done, what matters most, what you will no longer delay, who you need to reach out to, what your top priority is. You trim the noise. You create clarity. You turn a confusing day into a focused day, because when you know where you're going, you walk faster, you think clearer, you act with purpose. 6. Protect your first hour. The first hour is the most valuable hour of your life. Don't waste it on gossip, on scrolling, on messages that drain your energy. The first hour belongs to you. Use it to build. Use it to think. Use it to prepare. Use it to strengthen your mind. Because what you do in the first hour echoes through the remaining 23. 7. Begin with gratitude, not complaints. If the first words of your day are complaints, the entire day will feel heavy. Replace complaints with gratitude. Replace frustration with appreciation. Say softly, thank you. Thank you for another day. Thank you for another chance. Gratitude makes the mind open. Gratitude makes the heart strong. Gratitude gives you perspective. And perspective is one of the greatest tools of success. This is morning mastery, not perfection, but intention, not pressure, but purpose, not chaos, but clarity. Design your mornings, strengthen your discipline, build momentum, because once you master the morning, you master the day. And once you master the day, you master your life. Building a routine is good, but becoming unstoppable, that requires something deeper. A routine you follow for a week will change your schedule. A routine you follow for a month will change your habits. But a routine you follow for a lifetime will change your destiny. Mastery isn't about doing something once, or twice, or whenever you feel motivated. Mastery is the art of doing the right things, long after the feeling has left you. And that is what makes you unstoppable. 1. You must become the person who lives the routine. Here's a truth many miss. You don't have a routine. Your routine has you. Most people try to fit a routine into their life. The successful build their life around their routine, because at some point, your routine stops being a task and becomes an identity. You no longer say, I'm trying to be disciplined. You say, I am disciplined. You no longer say, I'm trying to wake up early. You say, I am the person who rises before the day begins. Identity is powerful, because once you decide who you are, your mind will work every day to prove you right. Choose wisely. 2. Consistency turns ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Success is rarely loud. It's rarely dramatic. It's rarely the result of one big moment. Success is quiet. Success is steady. Success is built through the consistency of small disciplines repeated daily. A little reading, a little exercise, a little planning, a little improvement. Small things done every day become big things over time. It's not the intensity, it's the consistency. Remember, what you do occasionally makes no difference. What you do consistently makes all the difference. 3. Discipline is the bridge you walk every day. Discipline is the thread that ties your routine together. Motivation starts you. Discipline keeps you going. Consistency makes you unstoppable. People ask me, Jim, how do I get more discipline? Simple. You earn it. You train it. You practice it. Do the thing you said you would do, even when the feeling is gone, especially when the feeling is gone. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And here's the beautiful part. Eventually, the disciplined life becomes the easier life. Because when you do what must be done, you avoid crisis, you avoid chaos, you avoid regret. Discipline protects your future. 4. Your routine must serve your purpose. If you want your routine to last, it must be connected to something meaningful. A routine without purpose feels like punishment. A routine with purpose feels like progress. Why do you wake up early? Why do you read? Why do you plan? Why do you improve? Tie each habit to a reason, a dream, a vision. When your routine serves your purpose, you no longer fight it. You follow it. Gladly. Gratefully. Naturally. Purpose gives discipline its power. 5. You become unstoppable when you stop breaking promises to yourself. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build confidence. Every time you break one, you weaken it. You become unstoppable when you stop negotiating with your excuses and start honoring your commitments. You say you'll wake up early. Do it. You say you'll read. Read. You say you'll exercise. Move. You say you'll improve. Improve. Not for the world, not for applause, but for the person you're becoming. Self-respect grows every time you follow through, and self-respect is the foundation of an unstoppable life. 6. When your routine becomes a lifestyle, success becomes automatic. The goal isn't to force your routine forever. The goal is for your routine to become your lifestyle. At first, you push the routine, but later, the routine pushes you. You wake up early because that's who you are now. You take care of your health because that's who you are now. You plan your day because that's who you are now. You improve daily because that's who you are now. And when your habits turn into a lifestyle, you no longer chase success. Success begins chasing you. Mastery is not speed. Mastery is not perfection. Mastery is devotion. Devotion to daily improvement. Devotion to simple disciplines. Devotion to becoming who you are capable of becoming. Mastery is a lifestyle, a way of living, a way of thinking, a way of becoming. And once you step into that lifestyle, you become unstoppable. Greatness is not built in a day. It's built day by day through small actions, simple disciplines, tiny decisions that look insignificant in the moment, but become extraordinary in the long run. The secret isn't complexity. The secret is consistency. A little each day, every day, over time. Let's build your daily checklist, the set of simple, repeatable actions that create big results in your life. 1. A few minutes of learning every day. Learning is the beginning of wealth. Learning is the beginning of health. Learning is the beginning of change. Just a few minutes. A page, a paragraph, a new idea, a new perspective. If you read just 10 minutes a day, you'll finish more books than 95% of people ever will. And remember, education will make you a fortune. Self-education will make you wealthy. Don't skip this part. Feed your mind first. Your future will thank you. 2. Move your body even a little. A strong body supports a strong mind. You don't need heavy weights. You don't need long sessions. Just move, stretch, walk, breathe deeply. Wake up the system. A few minutes of movement creates hours of clarity because the body that moves produces the mind that thinks. 3. Review your goals daily. Don't write your goals once and forget them. Successful people review their goals every day, not because the goals change, but because they change. Reading your goals daily keeps your mind focused, keeps your decisions aligned, keeps your time protected. Most people lose direction, not because they lack talent, but because they forget what they're aiming for. Don't let that be you. Keep your goals visible. Keep them alive. 4. Plan your top 3 priorities. Not 30, not 13, just 3. A focused mind is a powerful mind. A confused mind does nothing. Write down the 3 things that matter most today. 3 things that move your life forward. 3 things that support your future. 3 things that, if completed, will make the day a success. That's productivity. That's clarity. That's direction. 5. Do one hard thing every day. If you want a strong life, you must train your willpower. Each day, choose one thing you don't want to do and do it anyway. Make the call, clean the desk, finish the task, start the project, send the message. When you do one hard thing every day, you teach your mind. that you are in control. Not your feelings, not your excuses, not your fear, just you. This is how confidence is built, one difficult action at a time. 6. Practice gratitude for a few seconds. Gratitude doesn't require a journal, or perfect words, or long lists. Just a moment, a breath, a quiet thank you. Gratitude opens the mind. Gratitude strengthens the heart. Gratitude reminds you that even now, you have enough to grow. A grateful mind is always a powerful mind. 7. End the day with reflection. Don't end the day without learning something from it. Ask yourself, what did I do well? What could I improve? What lesson did today teach me? Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Reflection turns days into progress. Reflection builds maturity. Successful people don't just live the day. They study it. They learn from it. Then they grow from it. This is the daily checklist. Simple, practical, transformational, a little learning, a little movement, clear goals, 3 priorities, 1 hard thing, a moment of gratitude, a nightly reflection, drops of water, but drops that carve stone, drops that shape character, drops that build destiny. Because remember, small actions done daily become big results over time. There comes a moment in every journey when the routine is no longer just a routine. The habits are no longer just habits. The discipline is no longer just discipline. Something shifts. Something rises. Something awakens within you. This is the moment of transformation. The moment you realize you are no longer the person you used to be. You've changed. You've strengthened. You've matured. You've become intentional. You've become disciplined. You've become unstoppable. But let's talk about what this final transformation really looks like. 1. You stop starting over. Most people spend their life starting over every Monday, starting over every month, starting over every year. But not you, not anymore. When the transformation happens, you no longer start the journey again. You continue it. You don't quit. You don't restart. You don't collapse every time life gets heavy. You stay in motion, forward, slow or fast, but always forward. This is what makes you unshakable. Consistency becomes your anchor. Discipline becomes your foundation. Progress becomes your expectation. You stop falling off. You stop giving up. You stop breaking promises to yourself. And that alone changes everything. 2, your mind becomes stronger than your feelings. Feelings are powerful, but they are unpredictable. They rise, they fall, they shift, they change. If you build your life on feelings, your life will always be unstable. But when transformation happens, you build your life on principles, on philosophy, on discipline, on purpose. You wake up early, not because you feel like it, but because it's who you are. You take action, not because you want to, but because you said you would. You follow your routine, not because it's easy, but because it's right. Your character becomes stronger than your moods. Your purpose becomes stronger than your excuses. Your commitment becomes stronger than your comfort. This is the mind of an unstoppable person. 3, you become the example others look up to. Transformation is visible, not loud, but visible. People notice your discipline. They notice your consistency. They notice your growth. They say, you're different. You've changed. You're more focused now. You're more serious. You're becoming someone. And they're right. Because when you transform, you inspire transformation in others. You become the example, the model, the proof, the person who shows what's possible. Leadership is not a title. Leadership is a lifestyle, a routine, a standard. You are becoming that leader. 4, you trust yourself again. Nothing is more powerful than self-trust. When you trust yourself, you move with confidence. You walk with clarity. You take bold action. But many people lose self-trust because they break too many promises to themselves. Not you, not anymore. As you follow your routine, day after day, habit after habit, discipline after discipline, you rebuild trust, quietly, slowly, strongly. And one day, you wake up and realize, I believe in myself again. I can rely on me. I can count on me. This is the heart of becoming unshakable. You don't need validation. You don't need applause. You don't need permission. You have yourself. 5. You realize you're not done. You're just getting started. The greatest transformation doesn't end with pride. It begins with humility. You don't say, I've made it. You say, I've begun. Because once you build the habits, the discipline, the routine, and the mindset, you understand something powerful. There is no finish line, only growth, only expansion, only becoming more. The unstoppable person doesn't stop because the journey is complete. They continue because the journey is who they are. This routine, this lifestyle, this mindset is not a phase. It's not a trend. It's not temporary. It is your new identity, your new standard, your new future. This is the final transformation. Unshakable in discipline, unstoppable in pursuit, unmovable in purpose, unbreakable in spirit. You don't just follow a routine. You live it. You don't just chase success. You embody it. You don't just dream. You become the kind of person who turns dreams into reality. This is who you are now. A person of intention, a person of strength, a person of discipline, a person who will not be denied, unshakable, unstoppable, becoming more every day. And this is only the beginning. Before you go, I want you to remember something simple, but powerful. Your life won't change because of one big decision. Your life changes because of the small choices you make every single day. A little discipline, a little consistency, a little responsibility. That's what builds an extraordinary life. Not magic, not luck, not chance. Daily effort, daily focus, daily improvement. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be committed. You just have to stay in the game. One day at a time, one habit at a time, one discipline at a time. And if you do, I promise you, the results will amaze you. The person you become will amaze you, because the future belongs to those who build it patiently, quietly, consistently. So keep going, keep growing, keep improving, and remember, you are capable of more than you know, more than you imagine, more than you've ever given yourself credit for. Build the routine, live the routine, become the routine, and soon, success won't be something you chase. It will be something you attract. Thank you for listening. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and always make your life a masterpiece.